now.
Hi everyone, I have some very valuable information for you when it comes to kicking a sugar habit or limiting your sugar intake. It's very, very topical at the moment. Most people I'm chatting with are wanting to know this information. Maybe it's post-Easter. Either way, it's a very, very healthy movement. When we're limiting our sugar intake, I mean, the reason we're even craving sugars in the first place, whether they're complex carbohydrates like breads and pastas and buns and etc., or whether it's the more simple sugars like chocolates and soft drinks and this sort of thing, you know, it's either coming from nutrient deficiencies or imbalances, or it could actually just be out of habit or emotional eating. Now, when we're discussing the latter two, habit or emotional eating, what we're actually working with is the satisfaction that you get when you're intaking sugar and the feeling of a reward in your brain. So we have these reward centers that are triggered when we eat sugar, and they release chemicals such as dopamine that helps us to feel good. When you're reducing your sugar intake, it's really important to not reduce your salt or your healthy fat intake. And the main reason for that is that we have reward centers in the brain for salt and fats. So it's going to be much easier for you to actually release your sugars if you've got adequate salts and fats in your diet than it is to do all of them together. Now, many people don't realize that they might already have a low sodium diet. Because, so many people are used to not adding salt to their meals. And so I work with them to help to balance that out. But this is really important information for you to know, that if you tend to be making an omelette or some soup or savory dish and you don't add salt, but you are trying to reduce your sugar intake, perhaps you do need to add that salt and help your brain, help yourself feel that reward via the brain and releasing those feel-good chemicals, the dopamine, etc. So of course I'm not saying to go overboard with salt and open and devour a pack of sea salt crisps. That's not the aim here, but it's important. Some people don't realize that if they're depriving themselves of too many things, and especially the things that do make us feel good, that they're probably going to have difficulty kicking that sugar. So I hope that this little tip has been helpful for you. If you'd like to chat with me further about it, I'd love to hear from you. I still offer the mobile consultations for people in Brisbane, and I also have a beautiful office over in Yeronga, south of Brisbane. So please reach out. I'd love to hear from you, and thanks for your time.